The Ten Commandments, day 8. Today is you shall honor your father and your mother. And then it goes on to say, for this is the first commandment with a promise, that it may go well with you in the land, you may live long in the land. Now, why does it say that you may live long or that may it go well? Well, when you honor your father and your mother, we got to understand that the job of a father and mother biblically is to bring up their child in discipline and instruction of the Lord, to teach them the Lord's ways, to teach them wisdom and righteousness, right? So when you honor that, when you learn that, it'll teach you to walk in wisdom. It'll teach you to walk in the love of the Lord and honor God's commands, which leads to a life full of love, a life full of prosperity, maybe not actual wealth, but a prosperity of just joy and fullness, relationships, right? And Proverbs talks about how like a son that's brought up in righteousness, he will not depart from it, even in his old age, right? So to honor your father and mother, it is so hard sometimes. I'll be honest, I'm very bad at it sometimes, but it's really just because of pride. Sometimes we don't want to hear our parents reproof or correction, right? We don't want to hear it because we think we know what's up. We think we know what we're doing, but they're just doing it out of their love. They're doing it because they want to train us in righteousness. They want to train us in love, but we want to ignore it sometimes out of pride. And it's a hard thing. But in my struggles with that, I've learned to look at Jesus's life, how one, he submit to the Father in heaven, right? How he submit to his Father and said, not my will, but yours, right? And that was honoring his Father, right? That is a key thing in how that helps me, but also in how Jesus served. He chose to serve and love rather than be served. He chose to humble himself to others rather than walking in pride. And the more I study that, the more I learn about how to honor others, especially my parents, and how to love others. And it's still a big struggle, but it's a way I've learned how to do it. So I urge you, if you struggle with it, like it's an easy thing to struggle with, right? But it leads to so much fullness of life. To study the life of Jesus, to study how he walked and pray to God to help you to be more like Jesus, to sanctify you. And make sure you stay in the word, y'all, because that is really how we are reproved and corrected and to love and honor others better. Stay in the word and God bless.